No, not too much.
Well, the month of January is all about creating your best life.
Yeah, mindset expert and co-founder of Spread Happy, Andrea Vallely, is back. And she's talking about being the goal.
Yes.
All right, because you kind of highlighted this last week, but
Yes.
today we really want to talk about this. What does that mean?
Yes, so it's being in the role of who you want to be. So for instance, if you want to be successful, act as a successful person. Be that successful person already. If you want to be an entrepreneur, think like an entrepreneur. So for instance, a regular person says, you know what, that would be a great place for a pizza parlor. An entrepreneur says, ooh, how could I make that happen? So think like the person that you want to be. A successful person carries themselves a certain way. You know, it's been proven that someone that has a beautiful resume and has ticked off all the boxes goes to an interview, but their body language is not so good and their posture is not so good and they're very timid, as opposed to someone who goes to an interview whose resume is not so great, but they carry themselves as though they've already got the job, they're already in the position, they've got vigor and joy and excitement. They will get the job. Because it's all in our presence.
So how do you get into that mindset? I know it can be difficult for a lot of people.
Yeah, especially if you're
Think
not a
that way.
confident person.
Right.
Sure, sure. Well, you know, it's funny. It's that act as if, but put yourself in the place. I'll give you a for instance. I have a client I've been working with. He's a very successful businessman. He's going to Japan. He's being sent to Japan. And he said to me, you know, I'm really not happy about it because I'm being sent to sort of clean up a mess. And I said, well, how would you like to go to Japan? He said, well, I'd like to go as the expert because I really am the expert. And I said, well, how would it feel to go as the expert? And he said, well, it would feel great. I would feel free, I would feel confident, and I would really feel good about going. And I said, so go as the expert. You already know what that feels like. We all know what it feels like to be confident because we've had confident moments. So imagine someone walking into a business meeting and being confident as the expert, as opposed to someone walking into a business meeting with the attitude of, I've got to clean up a mess. Yeah. So it's all in our attitude. You know, go back to moments in your life when you felt confident. Imagine what it would feel like to have that prosperous business or to have a successful relationship or to be healthy. It's all in the mindset.
I always tell people, and we say it here, is fake it till you make it.
Yes.
And I really do believe that. You know, if you don't have it figured out, just act like you do and you will eventually figure it out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's all in the feeling. When you feel confident, you will create that around you. You will be successful in your life. It's all how we feel. So show up as the goal. It comes from the being, and from that being comes the doing. Then we'll know what to do. We'll know how to act.
All right, and Andrea
Thank
and her
you.
husband Lee from Spread Happy are here. They're going to Facebook Live with us coming up around 10:15.
Yes.
So make sure you join us on the CBS 12 Facebook page for that if you want a little bit more on this topic. You can also head to cbs12.com for more on Spread Happy. All right, thank you, Andi. And not gone.